Hello everybody, welcome to another NRSL MLP Cup Series race. We're here live at Green Valley Ring for the running of the University of Northwestern Ohio 400. At least I think that's what it means. This is our third straight road course we're racing here today, and they've been surprisingly going, they've been very surprising. I honestly thought that the road course would be boring, but well, we saw a lot of spins and turns and unpredictableness around the leaders, with something that has rarely been done in a road course in NR 2003. Well, we can expect some of that here, hopefully some of that here in Green Valley Ring, because it is not only a road course, but it's also a super speedway, kind of. So you never know what happens here. And now, here it is. We're heading on over to Norway's own Green Valley Ring for this race. On the pole today, it is our defending champion, the 18 of Brad Johnson. On the outside, it's the 51 of Max Skinner. Look at that. We have Season 1 and Season 2 champions all on the front row. What are the odds of that? Starting third is the 4 of Alan Smith, and 34th is the 37 of Rod Houston. 5th is the 29 Dylan Young, and 6th is the 30 Leah Walker. 7th is the 25 of Alex Ragow. And the 8th is the 26 Angel Navarro. Starting in 9th is the 08 Zach Flickinger. And rounding out the top 10, our last winner from Heartland Park, Kyle Beck in 10th. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Like I said, these road courses have been really unpredictable and have always exceeded expectations. We could see more of that here at Green Valley. You're about to find out if we are going to exceed expectations like the last two have. Don't worry, this will probably be the last road course race for a while, and then we head over to another track that's probably brand new to the TA2 leagues. We see two champions of the MLP Cup Series, Max Skinner and Brad Johnson, on the front row. I mean, those rarely happen. I don't think that has ever happened in any of our leagues. We had two defending champions in the same field. The green flag is out. We're underway at Green Valley Ring, and Brad Johnson did not get the start he needed. I don't know what happened to his car. He must have been sleeping on the start. Yikes. Max Skinner took advantage of it, and he's off to the lead. These have a lot of twists and turns. They can go up to 4 wide at a track like this. 3 or 4 wide they can go up to. And if they don't take, and in the turns, if they go that way, oh, it's going to have a lot of things are going to happen. Gotta be careful when you're going 3 or 4 wide. Don't want to cause a caution like they have back there. As we have our first caution today, it involves Rainbow Dash, Seth Cole, Mason Wood. Not sure if the others were involved in that. We'll have to get back to it later. There's another spin back in the turn. Another spin happened. Let's see. I can't tell who was involved. I think it was, oh no, Leah Walker, Tim Freilich, Angel Navarro, Trevor Harvey. Yikes. That was a pretty tough wreck there. Now everyone, Brad Johnson trying to catch up to Max Skinner up to the final hill, but not enough. Wait, no, that's not the, yeah, that is the start-finish line. Wow. Didn't even see that. Max Skinner leads us to the caution. We'll get to that wreck with Leah Walker in a moment, but first let's check out what happened with Rainbow Dash. Let's see how her wings got clipped. Oh, this was a series of wrecks. You look there below on the bottom, you could see Seth, on the top I meant, Seth Cole and Jake Williams and Mason Wood get clipped by the 6. Jake Williams was the one that clipped him. Fluttershy gets a piece, and then Rainbow Dash gets clipped by Seth Cole. And that's what caused her to go up on the track. Now let's see what happened to Leia Walker. What happened to Leia? Oh wow, Navarro and Trevor Harvey get to spin her out together. And then 26, they all jump up. 26 was just trying to avoid the wreck. And they all get, well, they move up to the grass. They slip up. And no, that's Tim Freilich actually. Tim Freilich and Leia Walker stuck together for some reason. I guess they're probably angry at one another and they have some words to say to each other. Yeah, a little bit of a commotion there. Alright, so that's pretty much what happened in the first caution. Now let's see if anyone retired. Navarro and Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is a lap down. And I don't know if anybody's going to retire. No, it's Angel Navarro going a lap down, actually. I thought it was Rainbow Dash, but it's Navarro going a lap. Dash and Cole are going in the pits now, so are the others with damage. Lawler's in the pits. I don't know if he had damage before that wreck, but I guess it was a car problem. Alright, we're probably going to get back under green in a couple moments. This actually takes 5 green flag laps instead of 2, and usually at a road course because it is also kind of a super speedway, so I set to 25 just in case, and yeah, it's been working off so far. So we're waiting for the pace car to come out, and he does. And we're going to get underway, and we're going to get the green flag here at Green Valley as Max Skinner leads us to the green. Last season he won back-to-back races, I think. And the season after he won a championship in Season 1 where he did not collect a victory that season, believe it or not. Neither did Brad Johnson. But guess what? The 2 defending champions are in 1-2 here at Green Valley. Who will come out on top? As we're going to go for the green flag right about now. And this time Brad Johnson stayed on Skinner's line. 3 wide for third, however, you see Henry Nova, Scott Ferguson, Dylan Young. Nova has the line and Nova will make it. Henry Nova moving up to third. He already has a win this season. We have a battle for the lead between Brad Johnson and Max Skinner. Caution's out again. Johnson lost the draft and Henry Nova's going to try to take advantage. Nova's going to try to take it. Not sure if he will. I think he will. He's on the line anyway. We'll see what the caution is when we go. Boy, Nova got forced up high. Oh, Johnson, a chance for the bottom. He's taking the bottom side. This could be his chance. Uh-oh, 4 wide battle for the top 5 alone. Here they go down to the stripe. Skinner will lead again.
Max Skinner's going to lead
to the caution again. And what was the caution out anyway? I think it was Sarah Yitzhank. Yeah, Sarah Yitzhank in the 27. She had a great run in the last few races. This doesn't help her cause. And there was more to that.
There was more than that than Yitzhank, by the way. There was
another slip up. Ooh, I think that was the cause. Kyle Beck. And
Kyle Beck gets hit by the 0-0.
Kyle Rose, and Beck tries desperately to save that car. He really does, but he gets hit that wall. He gets up the turn, jumps up, takes out Jake Williams, Diego Espina, and Sarah Yitzhank. That's how Yitzhank got into this mess. Don't know why Kyle Beck was speeding his way down to the back to the track. I'm not sure why he did that. Onboard camera with the 41 machine. Off the hill, and he jumps up and surprises the field with his jump movement. Don't know why he decided to speed up back on the track, and it's never a good idea. Almost never works, to be honest with you. Oh, everyone's pitting. There is pit stops in this race after all. Hallelujah. Henry Nova, though, decided to stay out. Surprisingly, Henry Nova did not pit under that caution period, and he decides to stay out. And Jeffrey Buckeye and Trevor Harvey all stayed out as well. Max Skinner came out first off pit road, I think. Rod Houston, I'm surprised he came into the top 5 again. Brad Johnson, not a good pit stop, as he stays in 9th. Really bad stop for Johnson. This will change the race forever, pretty much. So, top 3 did not pit under the caution. That's Henry Nova, Jeffrey Buckeye, and Trevor Harvey. Henry Nova already has a victory this season. I think he was the winner back at Joe Gibbs or Portland. I forgot, but no, I think he won at. Yeah, he won. No, he won at Portland. No, he won at Portland, I think. Yeah. So Nova was a win. Nova won at Joe Gibbs. I meant, sorry, Joe Gibbs. No, never mind. Forget it. He already has a victory this season. Jeffrey Buckeye in 2nd. Wow. Never heard of that guy. He's been a real big name in the NR 2003 community. This is his first TA2 league he's racing in, and he's doing pretty well. He's in 2nd right now. He's looking to get that win, though. And Trevor Harvey, you know him well, the wins leader from the Pokemon Cup Series Season 3. He led the league, with 4 wins. The most in a season since Pichu's 6 in Season 1. That was back then. I didn't know too much about NR 2003. Max Skinner back, who was the leader before, he's now in the 4th position, and Rod Houston is now in 5th. A great pit stop puts him in the top 5. Dylan Young, Zach Flickinger, Scott Bergenson, Brad Johnson, and Rohit Vedarbu round out your top 10. And now we're about to get under green here in just a few moments. Here we go. Henry Nova leads us down to the tunnel, to the bottom hill. We'll see if the top 3 can hold up fuel for at least a couple more laps, but with all the cautions that have been happening around here, not sure if that's going to be possible. And the green flag will wave again here at Green Valley Ring. Whoa. They're already going to try to go 3 wide. I think they're trying to go 3 wide for the lead. Can you believe it? By the way, I forgot to mention, this is the same track in which Trevor Harvey got his first of 4 wins in the Pokemon Cup Series. He knows it very well. It was actually pitch strategy that got him up in the front. Now he's trying to win it while staying out. And Harvey took advantage. Jeffrey Buckeye, though, stays on his tail. I don't know what happened back there with Henry Nova. Henry Nova losing a ton of spots. Max Skinner back up to 3rd. Rod Houston back to 4th. And I think that's Rarity. No. Never mind. 3 wide battle. They're all coming down. Look at this. Buckeye and Max Skinner. Skinner has a run. He's got it away. Max Skinner, a great run off that turn. He's just pulled away. Wow, what a move by Skinner. Buckeye loses a ton of momentum there somehow. And then Trevor Harvey loses momentum too. Henry Nova has finally given up in the pits, unfortunately for him. Pits at the wrong possible time. No caution so far, by the way. I'm surprised I'm surprised there's not a caution here. So we're going to have a green flag run for once. Yay! And guess what? Jeffrey Buckeye has just taken the lead away from Max Skinner, and he's pulling away. But will his pit strategy pay off? But the caution is out already. I just saw a driver gone out of the grass. Uh-oh, that's Kyle Rose. And his struggles continue for Kyle Rose. He's speeding to the track, hits the forced wall, and spins out on the course. Not been a great day for Kyle Rose at all. He's been involved in a couple wrecks, and now Buckeye. Jeffrey Buckeye's going to lead to the caution. I'm not sure if he's going to decide to pit later, but if he does, Max Skinner might inherit the lead. Or, heck, it could be someone else. But anyway, nevertheless, here's Jeffrey Buckeye leading us to the caution flag. I think the 00 spin was the cause of the caution. I'm not sure why they would pull a caution for that. I don't know if he was in danger of anybody. We'll have to check it out. Let's see what happened to the 00. Ooh, yeah. And Sarah Yitzhang spins out the 00. I guess it was revenge for the wreck for the first caution earlier today. And again, I don't know why that caution was pulled, because basically it was not near the leaders or any of the other cars for that matter. But well, they wanted to play it safe, I guess, pretty much. And good news, and guess what? Everyone is pitting again. Even Max Skinner and the other leaders are pitting. Because this can really wear out the tires pretty quickly. Apparently this track can wear out the tires pretty quickly. And this is the perfect time for me to show you the pit stall there. It's a hill. It's an upward hill right there. And yeah, there's an onboard camera with Jeffrey Buckeye. There's some pit stalls there, and then exiting is like it's downhill. It's a downhill exit to pit road, and it's a really unusual and weird pit stall. It's probably one of them there, the NR2003 tracks of all of them. There's Buckeye taking a pit stop, getting on his tires. And he's off. Whoa! Whoa! Just missed it. Well, either way, not a... Ooh, no, 40. Ooh, gets Mark Matthews. No way! Wow, there's a spin. Oh, boy, there's a spin. That was Dylan Young spinning. And here's the exit below. It's a tunnel. Of all the things they would put in a stall, they put a tunnel there. And this is the start-finish line. It's right there. Start-finish line is right there, believe it or not. And Jeffrey Buckeye, not a good pit stop for him. Tough break for Jeffrey Buckeye. He was running in the lead, but didn't get the stop he wanted, and well, he's dropping back down to 25th. Oh man, 25th. Max Skinner didn't have a great stall either. He did a lot better than Buckeye, but 11th. He was disappointing with that. How about Rainbow Dash with a comeback from the first caution spin? She comes back to in 9th. Wow, a 9th place there. I forgot to mention Alex Ragout, Kyle Beck, Diego Speed Angel Navarre retired. I forgot to mention that earlier. And guess who comes out in front? Oh, wait a minute. Something's wrong. Wow. Look at this. And look, there's a weird camera for pit stalls. Pretty weird camera. Look at that. Wow. Weird camera there. It's a weird hill, and you can tell that hill is big. And after that weird mess, all of a sudden, it's Matthew Ziegler in the lead. How about that? We haven't talked about him all day. He's out in front. Guess who's in second? Jake Williams. He caused the first caution of the day, and yet he somehow comes back from two. He comes back from 2 spins, as you see more drivers pitting. Comes back from 2 spins, and he's in second. Wow. If he can hold on, that would be an amazing comeback. Joseph Clark is now in 3rd. Seth Cole is now in 4th. And Rainbow Dash, all of a sudden, is in the top 5. Oh my goodness, look at this. Rainbow Dash is up to the 5th spot and Max Skinner's up to 6th. Skinner moves up to 6th. At least the stall wasn't as bad as it should be. And as for Jeffrey Buckeye, moves up to 20th. A lot of work to be done. 9 to go at Green Valley. Matthew Ziegler leading us to the green. And boy, is this going to be an interesting finish here at Green Valley. As we go down the downhill, and we're about to hit green here at Green Valley again. And wow, look at that. And like I said, look, a great comeback for Jake Williams and Rainbow Dash. 2 of them spun out on the early going part of the race, yet they come back to be in the top 5. Green flag is out. Comeback might be thwarted here. Joseph Clark is going on the bottom for the lead. Season 2, he was a dominant factor in Season 2. He had 3 victories in Season 2. The Pokemon Cup Series. Hasn't won since. He's looking to get back to victory lane. And another guy looking to get back on victory lane, Max Skinner. Moving up to 3rd. Brad Johnson helping him out on the draft. The front row starters, surprisingly, still in the top 5. Through all this mess, they've still been in the top 5. And Joseph Clark has pulled away from the other pack. There's pit road back there. It's really uphill and then downhill. It's a very high portion. I think someone's going down pit road. I'm not sure who, but someone went down. And another green flag run underway with 8 to go as Joseph Clark is going to lead us to the green again. Max Skinner, a good run on the bottom. Look at this. Max Skinner trying to make a comeback for 2nd. They might go 3 wide for the lead. No, Brad Johnson does not have enough strength to do that, but Max Skinner does, and he gets the lead. And here comes a battle for 4th as Ziegler drops down to 5th. He loses the 4th spot to Tony Blazer. Here comes, oh boy, 42, and that's James Shelley. Trying to make it to the top 5. Ziegler dropping. Not been the same since that restart. Rod Houston moving up. Jeffrey Buckeye, who was the leader before the last caution, moving back up to the top 10. Trying everything he can to move back up. You see Max Skinner, Joseph Clark getting close to Skinner, trying to retake the lead. 7 to go here at Green Valley. Max Skinner is gonna leads it, but Joseph Clark says not for long. And here comes Clark for the lead. Brad Johnson trying to join in on the draft. And guess who's in 4th? Tony Blazer is now moving up as well to become a competitor. James Shelley's going to have to work hard to get that, and so does Rod Houston. Oh boy, Skinner hangs on. Despite a hard charge from Joseph Clark, Skinner hangs on. And here comes Brad. Oh, and the caution is out. The caution just came out. There'll be 6 to go when they hit the stripe. There'll probably either 1 or 2 more laps left when they hit the stripe. Brad Johnson going for second. That could be a crucial spot later. Oh, Tony Blazer has a chance though. Blazer 3 wide, getting help from James Shelley, and they clear them. Wow, Tony Blazer, how about him? Makes a comeback to second, but Max Skinner will pull away from the pack and lead to the caution, though it might be one or more laps he has to hold off to get the win. But we'll just have to wait and see. As we'll get to that caution as soon as he hits the line. There he is. And the caution came out. I think it was Matthew Ziegler. No, Ziegler had a pit. What was the caution out for anyway? Gotta find out the cause. I'll probably know when the lights come back on. Happened a while ago, actually. So, around here, I think, the lights, yeah, should be coming on. And, oh, wow. Whoa, yeah, that's not good. And I found out what the caution was out for. Daniel Day goes upside down over a hill. He went through a hill and does a couple barrel rolls through the grass. Yikes. The four is taken. That's Alan Smith. That's Alan Smith there. Wow. Daniel Day. Not a good day for him at all in the daring do scheme. Just had to get that out. Let's go on board. Wow. My goodness, that was a flip to remember. At least not to remember. Oh my goodness. Of all things, of all places to have a flip, this probably is the weirdest one. I just had to say. Luke Walker and Carl Rose, they retired. Daniel Day has just ended his race. Yeah, no surprise, because he was involved in the that colossal barrel roll flip near the turn of all places. Took it too high and he gets flipped as a result of that. Wow, that goes to show you the hills can be tough here at Green Valley. And just a few laps away from deciding our winner at Green Valley, and Season 1 champion Max Skinner is your leader. Season 1, he didn't win a single race. Season 2, he had 2 or 3 victories. He's looking for his first win of the season in Season 3. Tony Blazer in second, a great comeback for him. This would be a great top 5 finish, but he knows he wants more. James Shelley in third, and Rod Houston fourth. They both have PCS experience. Could they pull it off? And Brad Johnson, the pole setter, is in fifth. Could the tables turn? Or will Brad Johnson start on the pole and win the race? Jeffrey Buckeye in 6th, Mark Matthews, Pinkie Pie, Rohit Vedarvu, Zach Flickinger, the top 10. There'll be 2 laps to go here at Green Valley. If the caution comes out before we get the white flag, the race is officially over. So they got to keep that in mind. If there is a caution on the next lap before the white flag comes out, the race is officially over. If we get to the white flag lap, no matter what, when the caution comes out, if they pass the white flag lap, we'll race it to the line. We'll see which one of them applies here at Green Valley. Max Skinner is going to have to hold off everybody for 2 more long laps. And here we go. The green flag will be out with 2 to go here at Green Valley Ring. James Shelley wasting Rod Houston wasting no time to make the move on the top 2. Could be a benefit for Max Skinner. Houston, though, looks pretty fast. Getting help from Brad Johnson. Off to the S's curve, and There it is. 37 clears him for second. He's on 51. Brad Johnson's hopes might be dashed now, and so has Tony Blazer's. Max Skinner has a comfortable lead. We still don't have a caution though. If we don't have a caution before the white flag, they'll have to race one more. Rod Houston getting good runs on the turns. Could Houston make a move? This could be pretty much a two-car race. Skinner trying desperately to hold off, but Rod Houston's going for the lead. Down the hill below, and I don't think there will be a caution. No caution. So there'll be the white flag lap, and no matter what happens, when the caution comes out, we'll race it to the line. Skinner holds him off, but he has to do it again one more time. The white flag is out. 1 to go at Green Valley. Two white battle for second. Here it comes Rod Houston for the lead. Rod Houston makes it stick. Houston did not win a single race in the Pokemon Cup Series Season 3. This would be a benefit for him if he hangs on. Tony Blazer trying to get on the run again. And the caution is out, but doesn't matter. We'll race it to the line. Here comes Tony Blazer. Can he do it? Jeffrey Buckeye in the top 5. And Skinner might not win this race. Here they come down this circuit to the S curve. Here comes Tony Blazer. Here he comes for the lead. Blazer with the move. Does he have enough run on the final turn? Here they come towards the final hill. Blazer, can he do it? Houston has the bottom. It's going to be a close finish. Downhill. Here comes the turn. Here comes the start-finish line. It's either going to be Blazer or Houston. Down the line, it's going to be... I think it's going to be Tony Blazer winning it here at Green Valley. And it is Tony Blazer. And he wins it here in Green Valley. What a heartbreaker for Rod Houston. Wow, Rod Houston came so close to winning. And Tony Blazer with a miraculous comeback gets the win though off of him. Wow, that was a close finish back there. My goodness, Tony Blazer holds off Rod Houston for the win. Tough break for Houston. He almost had it. Down the line, here's how close it was to the stripe. Boom, right there. That was close. Tony Blazer had the preferred... Both of them were on the other opposite sides of the preferred line, but Blazer made it stick on the bottom and gets the win away. Wow, what a close finish that was, and my goodness, that was an amazing one. For a road course, I'm surprised. Tony Blazer by inches gets the win here at Green Valley. Rod Houston came so close, but not quite. Max Skinner dropped to third. He would have loved to win again, but he'll have to wait. Jeffrey Buckeye fourth. Brad Johnson fifth. Mark Matthews sixth. Rohit Vedarvu seventh. James Shelley eighth. Zach Blinkinger ninth. And Scott Ferguson in 10th. The highest finishing main 6 driver was Pinkie Pie 11th. They were never a factor in the race to begin with. And the rest is down below as you see other drivers back. Rainbow Dash came to 31st. I thought they'd make a comeback. Well, it was not to be. That's your field, and we'll show you the point standings as Tony Blazer by inches takes the win at Green Valley. And if you hadn't seen what's on the bottom right, you're gonna see it. It's Zach Flickinger, your new points leader. Believe it or not. Charles Sanford dropped to second. Rohit Vedarvu to third. Pinkie Pie to fourth. Rarity to fifth. Max Skinner moved to sixth. Scott Ferguson seventh. James Shelley is moved down to ninth. Jeffrey Buckeye forgot to mention is eighth. And Leo Walker rounds out your top 10. And the rest of the field, 23rd and below, as Luke Walker drops down to last. No surprise. And Rod Houston, good news, he ended his streak of DNFs finishes. He finally finished the race. He ended his streak of DNFs. There was only 7 drivers left that haven't DNF'd yet. The top 4 have not DNF'd. That's impressive. Pinkie Pie is the only one of the main 6 that has not DNF'd yet. And look at this, the only driver in the top 10 with wins is Charles Sanford. So we could be seeing a repeat of the past 2 seasons where we had a champion without a win this season. In this case, it's Zach Flickinger leading after 5. Still too early to tell because the next race will be at American Raceway. I've heard good things about this track, and yeah, so